Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have another video with Spiderman Supreme. So we took him outside Realm of Legends, but also we got one fight in there. So yeah, first off we're starting with the node called Combat Deja Vu Unblockable. So when we repeat the same attack in a row, we give him an unblockable buff. So you do like 2 light attacks in a row, he gets unblockable for like 6 seconds. And this is really good for Spiderman Supreme because his Blessing of the Astral Form, which is the blue one, when the opponent gets unblockable, you basically reduce, or you have no cooldown on that ability, because how it normally works, if you would trigger miss with your Blessing of the Astral Form, it would have a cooldown. But now, because the opponent gets unblockable, it doesn't matter. So you can literally phase everything. But you have to keep in mind that it only works if the opponent re-triggers an unblockable buff. So if you were to fight something like Rage and the opponent gets like fully unblockable, it would only work for the first like 6 seconds of when they get the unblockable. It wouldn't work because the unblockable just stays there. It doesn't re-trigger itself. So it's not like Miles, where when the opponent has unblockable, you're like phasing, or when you have your phase, you can miss everything and just re-trigger it when the opponent pops a special. It only works if that unblockable always like gets re-triggered. So for champions like mcoc, where he gets unblockable if he pops a lot of special once, it only works for the first like 6 seconds. And exactly the same thing for Rage. And I believe Icarus has like unblockable SP2 if he has 10 energized. And then also Cersei. For Cersei it would work because she only gets unblockable on her specials, and that re-triggers itself. So it would definitely work. Here what I basically did, there's like a node buff synthesis. I think it's Fury with Precision. So I just stacks and then parries here give you Fury just to get some pretty juicy numbers in the Precisions here, or the special with the Prowess. But yeah, like it's pretty solid. Again, it's not like Miles or Spider-Gwen, where you can just with Spider-Gwen just evade all unblockable specials, and Miles cheese everything that's unblockable. But it's a really solid utility to have, because like literally for this path he's awesome, like so good. You can just, if you want, you can just do 5 combos ending on a light, just to you don't forget like to trigger a same attack and not go for the regular combo. But you can see, man, he's actually doing pretty decent damage. And that just basically cheeses the path. Pop a special 1, big numbers there with the Prowess, and that's gonna do it. Now I want to show you his special One Debuff. So you can see there's a regeneration node there. So basically he heals 1% of his health every second. And now I want to show you why this debuff that he's got on the SP1 doesn't work. So I'll just read it how it says. So last hit on the special 1 inflicts a Curse of the Web, reducing the potency of Fury, Precision, Cruelty, Armor Up, Regeneration, and Pierce buffs by 95% for 20 seconds. Now I thought this would work here, and basically the only thing you gotta do is just pop your heavy attack, get that spell or the blessing, and then pop a special 1, and that is the debuff. But as you can see, his healing is not reduced. Now why is it not reduced? Let's go in the Realm of Legends Wolverine fight. So how this debuff works, it only reduces the potency of regen, armor up, and all that stuff for the debuffs that will trigger after you pop the Curse of the Web, the debuff. So Wolverine here is gonna get a regen, and then I'm gonna put a Curse of the Web, but it's not gonna reduce the regen that was already there. So it was 3166, still 3166. But the next ones that will trigger will be reduced. See, 159, that's reduced by 95%. So it's not like an instant regen. It only works for the next ones, but it's a really good duration. Like it's for 20 seconds, and the only thing you gotta do is just pop a heavy attack to refresh your blessing if it's going to expire, and just pop a special 1. So yeah, not too bad. The only thing here is, like, if you want to be safe, you want to pop the special 1 so that the last hit of your special 1 refreshes that Curse of the Web. But if you like try and do what I did here, like go for some damage here, it could like mess you up there. Because you see here, he just I popped the special one there and I didn't have the blessing, so he's gonna regen a bit here. I risked it because I wanted to finish the fight faster, but I believe if you want to be safe, you just pop special once. You're gonna consume, or you're not gonna deal too much damage because most of your damage comes from the special 2 nullification. But you can still go for mediums and like nullify his spider seals. But it's a really solid debuff. Like the only thing you have to do is like a heavy attack and a special one for 20 seconds. You reduce how many debuffs? We got the potency of Fury, Precision, Cruelty, Armor Up, Regen, and Pierce. 6 buffs right there, man. 6 buffs. That's literally one of the best counters to like Hulkling, because Hulkling has like a crazy regen. He's got that crazy Pierce, and he basically has all those buffs. He's got Furies as well. He doesn't have armor ups, but dude, it's a pretty solid answer to Hulkling. But yeah, we're gonna go for, I believe, another special 2 here. We got a pretty good duration on that special one, and also here we're still those regenerations. Look at that, we got like 6. Look at that, we're healing so much even without poison. 8 regenerations. That's really awesome, man. Like he triggered so many there, and he triggered one there too. We're unlucky, but we're lucky this wasn't a big one. And now the next ones are not gonna be as huge. And yeah, we're sustaining ourselves with that regen. It's only 20% potency, but it's really solid. Like very good, even with our poison reducing the healing. Pop another special one, refresh that Curse of the Web. I really like this debuff. It's very unique, and it does so much. Like I don't think we've seen any debuffs like reduce the potency of buffs by 95%. Like it's really awesome, not gonna lie. It's kind of like you have a Fate Seal on the opponent, but even better, because if you got Mystic Dispersion with this guy, they just trigger the buff. It almost does nothing for them, and that's like free Mystic Dispersion for you. And yeah, I gotta say, like everything you see here is without any points in Mystic Dispersion. If you think Spider-Man is a bit doesn't hit too hard, he's a bit weak, and I think so too. I would say he needs that Mystic Dispersion for him to hit hard. He doesn't really hit too hard, but it is what it is. I really enjoy that guy. But yeah, we go here for the unlimited path, the unlimited power path. So basically here what they are getting, they're getting Furies every like 15 seconds, I believe, or depending on how many debuffs we inflicted them. So basically I'm gonna try and just parry a lot in this fight, or I believe in the next one. Here I'm just intercepting. And the good thing here is that we have Angela's buffs as well. So I want to showcase here his heavy attack blessing. His blessing of the web. That is the one. That is the purple one. Pop that special one. Go for some spider seals. And now we're just gonna keep doing our heavy attacks, so we can steal those Furies and maybe a regen. And look at those armor breaks that she's inflicted. I really like this interaction. So we stole a regen. Look at that, 205. That was pretty sick. So yeah, we are like, she's applying so many armor breaks because she's got so many Furies and so many spider seals. I really like this interaction. But yeah, his damage is gonna be solid in this fight. Really solid. As the fight goes, we steal more and more Furies. Really good. This is without synergies as well, I believe. Maybe I have the Guardian synergy for the block proficiency, but it's not really any synergy for himself. Yeah, his attack is pretty cool. So that got nullified. I believe there's a buffet node, because we try and steal them, but it just got eaten up by buffet. 61 armor breaks. I want to pop a special 1 here, or special 2 with the Furies. I'm waiting for the Furies, and we should get it now. Yep, and that applies through block too, the nullification, and it was stronger as well because the Furies. Yeah, we're hitting pretty hard right now. She's hitting us really hard too, though. We got like 71 armor breaks. I just got 61 Furies. Oh my goodness. 99 armor breaks. We got the cap. I'm gonna pop a special 2. Waiting for those Furies a bit. And there we go. We're gonna get them now. 12. That was solid. 35k. Not too bad, man. Like, I wish I had Mystic Dispersion unlocked, but I don't in the beta. But yeah, I believe here I was checking where to go. Okay, so finally we have a Groot here. So Groot is actually in the same path as Angela, but he's just better because I can just parry all day. and just give him a lot of debuffs so that he gets a lot of furies. And this fight is gonna be really fun. Like, look at this. That heavy attack hit hard even without any buffs. Now we steal this guy's cruelties, furies, like everything. So fun. Imagine this fight with Mystic Dispersion as well. You would be popping special 2s all day. So sick. Those furies got nullified, unfortunately. You gotta time the, like a dex before Buffet arrives. That's why I'm gonna dex here, I believe. No, maybe not. It's gonna be the next time. So we got 9 furies right there. Not too bad. This guy has some regions, so we could steal it. I don't know if I beta special 2 in this fight, but maybe. I could use my special 1 to like apply that Curse of the Web to reduce his fury potency, cruelty, and regen. But yeah, I don't think I do it in this fight. 16 furies and 4 cruelties. We're gonna hit pretty hard now, even with his physical resist. 10k non-crit heavy attack. Not too bad. Buffet ate my buffs again. Ah, dang it. 42k. Wow. Oh, we got 12 furies actually, or 15. I didn't see that. And I think we're gonna pop a special 2 really quickly right here. I'm waiting for the Curse of the Web, so I just want to do. Yep, there we go. Blessing of the Spider Totem. That's what I'm meant to say. Pop that special 2 with 17 furies, 18 furies. Boom. That was a 25,000 energy damage at the last hit. Pretty solid, man. Now we only have 2 furies, unfortunately. I don't know how this works sometimes. I don't know why you steal so many and why not other times, but it's okay. I'm gonna pop that special 2. We're gonna get those furies. Oh, we didn't actually. But yeah, that is it. Like, that's some utility that Spider-Man has. Like, I think my favorite part about his kit, I really like the Blessing of the Astral Form. It's like, it almost feels like you're playing Kitty Pryde, but not as safe as Kitty Pryde, but it's a good safety net. Like, even if you get hit, it's gonna go on cooldown, but it's still a safety net, right? And then if you're fighting like someone that reach trick is unblockable, you're just almost cheesing that fight. You still have to pay attention, but dude, it's really solid. And I really like his special 1 Curse of the Web. Like, it doesn't work for the debuffs or the buffs that are already there. So that Infinity War Armor fight, because the fight starts with that region. I wonder if he had some sort of like nullification, if it retriggered itself, because you know that buff, that region, if you nullify it after like 5 or 10 seconds, it comes back. So I wonder if Curse of the Web like reduce that. I probably should, but I don't think it's got a way to nullify regeneration buffs. So I guess I'm probably never gonna find out. Maybe he's got a synergy that he does that. I hope he does, because I really want to test that out. But yeah, that's gonna do for today's video. Spiderman Supreme, I really like this champion. He's so cool. I honestly hope I could get him. He could be a solid defender too. Like, you can out intercept him once he's got that Blessing of the Astral Form ready, because he's gonna phase. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Spider-Man Supreme, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.